stand up only now. I need you to knock him down. More combos. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. No! Do more damage. Push yourself. Nope. You gotta push there. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. More combos. That's not it. You gotta step. Not it. Let's go. More strikes. You got more. Let's go. Come on there. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. I want to see more out of you. Beautiful combinations. Wow, you got heavy hands. This is the fight game. Let's knock him on his ass. More strikes. Come on now. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. Throw more punches. Come on. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. You gotta do more damage. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. Pick it up. Great knockdown. You're hitting like a truck. All right, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. More combos. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. Dig deep. Get back in there. Nope. Do more damage. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. Work. Get out of the way. More combos. Nice block. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. More strikes. Get it back. Good punches. We gotta knock him down today. Let's go. I want to see more out of you. Let's push. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. More strikes. Come on. Nope. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. Throw more punches. Try it again. Now what? Make it happen. You gotta do more damage. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. Come on. Pick it up. Not it. Come on now. Now what? More combos. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. Move. No. Do more damage. I gotta see more. Step in on those. More combos. Come on. Keep working. Nice block. You think champions train the way you just did? No way. Let's knock him down here. Let's go. More strikes. No. Keep working. Let's get it again. I want to see more out of you. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. That's what I want to see. Let's gauge distance and put him down. More strikes. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. That's how you block. Throw more punches. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. There we go. Touch him up. Now I'm talking. Everything you threw was on target. All right, we got to get more accurate here. I want to see high percentage shots. Don't get hit. That is beautiful. Way to push it. Make something happen. Your next opponent's not going to be able to keep up with you. All right, on your punch accuracy, land at a high percentage. Beautiful punch, let's go. Great combination, keep that up, put the pressure on him. All right, let's work that stand-up. I want to see you knock him down. You got to do more damage. That's not it. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. You got to push there. Pick it up. Not it. There we go. Let's get that knock. Here we go. Let's work that jab. Knock him down. More combos. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. This is the fight game. Let's knock him on his ass. Do more damage. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. No! Come on there. More combos. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. Change it up a little. The fight's coming soon. We gotta see improvements. Alright, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. More strikes! There we go! Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. Work. Training like this is how you beat him next time. Stand up only. I need you to put him down. I want to see more out of you. Let's push. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. Keep working. More strikes. Dig deep. The fight's right around the corner. You're training like it's not even gonna happen. You gotta knock him down today. Let's go. Throw more punches. Perfect shot. Let's put him down.
I'm Megan Levy, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this featherweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fist and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy is very well-rounded. He literally has no weaknesses in his game. He is technical in all areas of mixed martial arts.
Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. but few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has devastating power to his kicking technique. Whether it's to the legs, the body, or the head, if one of those lands, you've got real problems.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 10 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 4 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Mountain. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go!
Whiffs on the right hand. Effective punch there by Aldo.
Oh! Nice shot.
Landed that one.
Doing an excellent job of mixing up his strikes here. Whoa! He's clearly hurt. Whoa!
Back to the feet now. How about that shin? Oh, straight right. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instinct.
Yeah, it's freak. It's like he's cheating. You know, it's like he's got rocks in his gloves.
High kick! He hurt him. He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Oh! He's out.
That'll do it!
To do that to such a durable guy, and to do it with such composure, the way he recognized he had him hurt, relaxed, kept his rhythm, and just dropped bombs, and then boom.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
Now on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. That's perfect. Keep working. There we go. Touch him up. Nice. Training like this is how you beat him next time. All right, now let's work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. Now I'm talking. Beautiful speed. Beautiful work. Move your feet or move your head or you're getting hit. Come on! You really touched him up out there.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
So the decorated Muay Thai practitioner is finally in the UFC where he belongs. So many different ways to end this fight early tonight. Outstanding kicks, beautiful knees, punches in bunches, elbows in the clinch. He'll go to that elbow early and often. Got to be mindful of that tonight. And any one of those weapons are fight enders. If you've watched the film, you know that. Good to see this man making the walk to the octagon tonight.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 7 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 3 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, El Presidente. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki draws the assignment here.
Here we go. First round, you ready? Are you ready?
We are ready to go with round 1 here. All right, so here we go with round 1. This young contender has won his last 3 fights. Unbelievable!
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big, big win for him here tonight.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Bam! Lights out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
Now we're working on Muay Thai. I want to focus inside the clinch. Let's really use those knees. He couldn't move at all. We're gonna focus on the Muay Thai clinch. I want you to hold the position until I say stop. Great job. You throw knees like that in your next fight, you're gonna knock him down quick. Okay, we're gonna be working on the clinch position. I want you to hold it the entire round. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch to you. Okay, we're starting with the clinch position. I want you to control him the entire round. Hey, good job in there. Those knees were nasty. I love that tight control inside the clinch. All right, now we're in the Muay Thai clinch. I only want to see knees here, so get tight. Dominate that position. Good. Control him from there. Let's keep him honest. Yep, good knee. You're doing great. Keep holding the position. That's it. That's not it. That's your position. Move him around. All right, great job in there. Your knees are looking nasty. Beautiful clinch. All right, let's work on this Muay Thai clinch position. Don't let him free until I say stop. That is the way you work a clinch. Those knees were sick. We're gonna focus on Muay Thai today. I want to see knees from the clinch only. Great knees in there. You see how banged up he was? Let's do that in your next fight. I want you to control the Muay Thai clinch. Let's move him around and bang him with knees. Keep it up. Awesome knees in there. You really took it out of him. Let's do that in our next fight. Now, focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Nice work, keep going. Get it back. That's perfect. That's precise. Come on now. Great job. Let's be smart with our punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. Pinpoint. Try it again. There we go. Touch him up. That is beautiful. Come on. You fight the way you train. This next opponent won't be able to hang with you. All right, now let's work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. There we go, nice shot. Nice distance, not it. Now I'm talking. You got a block. Let's go. Beautiful speed.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. You know, there is just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years, and you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film, it's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
Man, is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and no surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright scary for the opposition tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Hercules! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Round 1. All right, so here's the young contender ready to go for round 1. And Joe, you got power, man. Can you get this guy a title fight? It's rare in UFC history to see a fighter put together a winning streak like this and not realize a UFC title fight. All of that said, tongue-in-cheek, prevailing wisdom is if he can win here tonight, his next fight would be for the UFC title. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
Oh, you know, huge right hand! Kick lands for him there.
Oh, huge kicks!
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Clean Superman punch. That one hurt. Oh, double jab. Oh, and down.
Aldo gets caught with that punch.
Beautiful scramble. Oh!
Blocks the shot.
Nice shot. Good exchange there.
He's looking. Whoa! He's got him hurt here.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Oh, nice.
Punch caught in his block. How about that shin? Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low.
Tagged him.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Final seconds here.
He establishes back control. What a fight! Trying to spin to the back.
Você estava excelente, mandou ele pra lona, foi bonito. Ele já desistiu, já deu pra ver. É agora que você vai chegar lá e vai acabar com a brincadeira.
Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. Perfectly placed strike here, lands on target. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Oh, tagged him.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice kick there by Aldo.
Tagged him.
All right, so good to see this guy back in the octagon, but you may not recognize his cornerman. Why? He has switched his gym in advance of this one. Striking is still his primary focus. Certainly has worked on the takedown defense, but ultimately, it's no secret to the MMA masses. He wants to keep this fight standing. All of that said, he felt like it was important at this stage of his career to get different voices in his ear, different guys breaking down film. Oh, he hurt him with that one. He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out.
Big straight punch. Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, that fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And with this particular striker, you are playing with poison if you don't get that guard up. You know these kicks are coming. You know they're coming in bunches. And that was a near-perfect land. Nailed the target. Full extension on the kick. And that's one of the better highlights we've seen here recently inside the octagon.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown. Vicious strike. Check out this angle here. Boom.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, José.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
kickboxing only. Let's stay on the feet and use those head kicks. Show him something else. Give a different look. Nice work with the combos. That's how you keep them off balance. You gotta throw something big behind that. Good work. All right, kickboxing. I want you to use head kicks and knock him on his butt. That's the entry. Put him down. Now what? That's how you land those kicks. You gotta set him up with combos. Come on there. You want those kicks to land, you gotta set him up with combos. More of those. Let's go. Keep working. You gotta put him down. Only head kicks. Come on, put it together. If you want to land those kicks, you gotta set him up with combos. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. Let's see more of those. All right, head kicks only. I want you to throw power. Combinations. Beautiful combos. I love that kick behind it. Nice work. That's how you set up kicks. Beautiful combos. You got more. Change it up. Nope. Now what? That's the way we land kicks. Keep them off balance with those combos. That's not the game you're bringing. Let's put him down with a head kick. Let's get in there. Let's get after it. That's how you kick. Great job. Love seeing those kicks land after those combos. Beautiful kick. Way to mix it up with those strikes. They'll never see that kick coming. Now what? Great job. That's how you put kicks in after combos. More of that. Change it up a little. We'll get it next time. Don't worry about it. Head kicks only here. Keep it on the feet and knock him out. Let's see some combos. Make it happen. You can't just stand on the outside all day. Get in there. No. Nasty head kick. Get out of the way. Beautiful kick. Nice job using those combos. They'll never know that kick's coming. You will never be a world champion training like that. All right, stand up only. I want to see head kicks. You gotta put him down. You know your distance. Follow that up. Nope. You gotta push there. Come on now. Get it back. Nice work with the combos. That's how you keep them off balance. The fight's right around the corner. You're training like it's not even gonna happen. All right, head kicks only. Go out there and knock his block off. Come on, you gotta stay active in there. Just like that. That's how you land those kicks. You gotta set them up with combos. Come on! Counter that! You want those kicks to land, you gotta set them up with combos. Keep working! You gotta step up your training. This fight is coming soon. Alright, we're kickboxing only right now. Now, let's keep it on the feet. No takedowns. I want to see those head kicks. Let's see it. If you want to land those kicks, you gotta set them up with combos. Nasty kick. Get back in there. Mix it up now. Nope. The fight's just around the corner. You gotta pick it up a little bit. All right, target practice to the head. Go out there and ring his bell. That's how you hit the head. Let's go. Nice combo. Not it. Let's get it again. Come on now. You rung his bell. There you go. There's nowhere for him to go. Great job. Nobody's going to be able to go the distance with you if you throw headshots like that. All right, now we're focused on headshots. Punches, kicks, knees, elbows. Target the head and knock it off. Push yourself. Way to target that head. Nice combo to the head. Keep it up. Show him something else. Give a different look. All right, now we're focused on headshots. All strikes are open. I want you to go out there and have target practice. That's the entry. Put him down. Way to land. Way to get your opponent out of there with big headshots. That's what we need in... All right, target practice to the head. Go out there and ring his bell. Combinations. Great combo to the head. Keep working. Come on, put it together. Way to block. Dig deep. Great job. Nobody's gonna stand up to headshots like that. focused on headshots, punches, kicks, knees, elbows. Target the head and knock it off. Make something happen. That'll hurt. I want to see more combos in there. Let's step it up. All right, now we're focused on headshots. All strikes are open. I want you to go out there and have target practice. Nice strike. Now put your strikes together more and cause more damage. Nice combo. Got it. Massive shots. Beautiful punches. That's what I want to see in your next fight. All right, target practice to the head. Go out there and ring his bell. Good job. You guys followed it up, though. Good block. Let's throw combinations. Let's go. That'll do damage. All right, now we're focused on headshots, punches, kicks, knees, elbows. Target the head and knock it off. Let's go here. Stay active. Here we go. Punches and bunches. Keep that up. Well done. You'll get your opponents out of there real quick with head strikes like that. All right, now we're focused on headshots. All strikes are open. I want you to go out there and have target practice. Change it up a little bit. I want to see more combos. Mix it up. Nice combo to the head. Keep it up. Great job. Nobody's going to be able to go the distance with you if you throw headshots like that. All right, target practice to the head. Go out there and ring his bell. Mix it up a little bit. That's the way, headhunter. Great combo to the head. Let's go. Throw some strikes. Stay active. There we go. I like that. Nice combo. All right, now we're focused on headshots, punches, kicks, knees, elbows. Target the head and knock it off. Let's put it together. Good strike. Nice combo to the head. Keep it up. You gotta push there. Big shot. Way to get your opponent out of there with big headshots. That's what we need in this next. All right, now we're focused on headshots. All strikes are open. I want you to go out there and have target practice. Great combo to the head. I want to see more. Now we're focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. There we go. Touch them up. Keep working. That's precise. That's perfect. There we go. Nice shot. Work. That's it right there. You really touched him up out there.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push him to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, so here he is, folks. The wait is nearly over for this one. Unquestionably a rivalry fight. These guys have really stolen the show during fight week, jawing at each other at the weigh-in. No love lost between these two fighters. Only one man can have his hand raised here tonight. Let's see who can bottle the emotions and produce here on the world's biggest stage.
This guy is a Muay Thai fighter. He will utilize all 8 points of attack, whether it's the 2 fists, 2 elbows, 2 knees, or 2 kicks. His attacks are devastating, and his striking is his specialty.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, let's start with the kicking technique because it is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph a thing, and I think what really jumps out of the film room for me is his ability to get his foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. A lot of guys just don't even see it coming, and he doesn't discriminate. He'll attack that lead leg, he'll go to the body, beautiful head kick upstairs as well. The technique is really what sets up everything to this guy's game, and his opponent certainly wary of what's coming back with those kicks tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Both fighters are 33 years of age. Aldo will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are getting underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York. Oh!
He hurt him!
And now he lands a combination. Big body shot.
Body. Beautiful hook. Nice. He hurt him.
He's out.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. And let's see that again. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
Well, there have got to be few things sweeter, Joe, than winning a rivalry fight like this in the UFC, and you can see the celebration is on, and why not? Huge result for him here tonight.
All right, kickboxing. Use your distance, use your range, but land kicks. Nice block. Change it up a little. Dig deep. That's it. Well done. Nobody's gonna be able to block that. Here we go. Kickboxing only. I want you to cut angles and land as many kicks as you can. Let's go. That's the way. Push yourself. Come on. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch to you. kickboxing only. Let's throw kicks until I say stop. Nice block. Change it up. Training like this is how you beat him next time. All right, now we're kickboxing. I want to see a volume of kicks. You gotta set them up first. Keep working, get it back. Keep working. Precision. No! Beautiful job. Your kicks look so easy. Anytime you see it, just throw it. Kickboxing here. I want to see kicks in volume until I say stop. Way to land that. Nope. Counter that. Man, your next opponent is going to be no match for you. Okay, kickboxing only today. I want to see a lot of kicks until I say stop. Right on target. There we go. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. Not it. Make something happen. Hey, great job in there. Your accuracy is fantastic. You land a volume like that, you're gonna chop everybody down. All right, kickboxing only. I want to see you set up those kicks and land each one. That's on point. Let's be aggressive. Step in on those. More kicks. Let's just focus on landing. Don't worry about taking them down. That'll come with volume. All right, let's get busy in there. Kickboxing only. Use your distance and throw kicks until I say stop. Get out of the way. Perfect. Come on. Well done. Nobody's gonna be able to block those. You set it up so well. Let's keep doing that. All right, kickboxing only. I want to see a high volume of kicks until I say stop. Keep working. Good precision. Let's go. On target. That's on point. Those kicks are on point. You can throw it from anywhere. All right, now we're kickboxing. I want to see you land as many kicks as you can until I say stop. Way to be precise. That's how you block. No! Beautiful! Hey, great job in there. Beautiful kicks. Always accurate with high volume. Nobody can stand up to that. All right, kickboxing. Use your distance, use your range, but land kicks. There we go. Try it again. Good block. Work. Set it up. Great job with your kicks in there. Your accuracy was on point.
All right, coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Brian T-City Ortega and José Aldo. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, on the main card for the first time. No more prelims for this guy, and rightfully so, given the winning streak that he has put together. Now the question beckons, as the fights get bigger and the opposition gets better and his popularity grows, can the performance dovetail with that type of pressure? There are more eyeballs on him tonight, bigger audience in the crowd. Can he deliver as he's done so many times in the past? Joe Rogan will find out in a few short minutes.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Dude, how about the hand speed on this guy? Certainly good fighters feel like they can beat speed with timing and precision, but it's hard to get a beat on this guy, and with the punches and bunches and the combinations which keep on coming, a lot of guys are going to succumb to that accumulation of punches. He's got the power to go with the speed. This guy, a five-tool player on the feet, but the hand speed certainly is what jumps off the front.
This guy has lightning-fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 4 years the elder. Ortega is 1 inch taller. Aldo will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega! And when the action begins on the green card, Ian Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
We are underway. All right, round one underway here. This will be his first fight on the main card, so that bears watching here tonight. There's no denying just how successful he's been on the prelims, but now on the main card for the first time, undeniably the highest profile opponent and the best fighter he will have ever faced.
Oh! This could be it right here. Back up.
Well, if you know this fighter, you know he wasn't...
Oh! Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
The left hook hits home.
Hurt him with that Superman punch. Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
All right, so he just decides to get up here, Joe.
Nice takedown. Oh, he's got an inverted triangle. He's looking for the inverted triangle from side control. What he wants to do here...
And we are underway. All right, early round one here. A lot of pressure on this man here tonight. It's his first fight on the main card. No denying the success he had on the prelims. Maybe he should have stayed there. But here he goes on the main card. Challenges get stiffer. More eyeballs on him tonight. But if his past performances are any indication, most people believe he will shine as the challenges get tougher here in the UFC. Ortega gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. All right, so let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. You know about the massive power he has in those kicks. He'll attack you low, he'll go to the head. Let's see if he can find the range here early in this matchup tonight.
Slides him over, and nice reversal here.
Looks like it did stun him a little bit.
This could be it.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Another takedown attempt here.
Look at this, takedown. He transitions back to half guard. Establishes full mount here. He's at...
And with that, we are underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. All right, round one is underway, and you always wonder what a fighter's mentality is going to be when the stakes get raised, when he is on the main card for the first time. This guy has been...
That hurt him.
Lands a big right hand early.
Hard Superman punch.
Back and forth we go.
Powerful jab. Oh!
Oh, massive kick lands, Joe. Oh! Back to the feet.
He's definitely hurt. Head kick.
Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Oh, you don't see that every day. Superman punches good, Joe.
Big punches. Look out for the...
Hard tail.
Ready?
And we are live and underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. All right, so here we go, early round one, and as many of you know, this is his first time on the main card. He's been a prelim machine throughout his UFC career, but the wins have started to pile up.
He is in trouble. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
T-City gets back up again.
Big Superman punch. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming, and really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Boom! Right on the money.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo.
So first main card fight for him, and one of the better performances of his UFC tenure as he celebrates there with his coaches. His team believed as the fights got bigger and the stakes got higher, his performances would get even better. That is exactly the way it played out here in this one.
All right, kickboxing. Use your distance, use your range, but land kicks. That's on point. That's on point. That is how champions train. Here we go. Kickboxing only. I want you to cut angles and land as many kicks as you can. You gotta time that. That's the way. Your kicks are on point. Anytime you want to throw it, let it go. Okay, kickboxing only. Just throw kicks until I say stop. Change it up a little. There we go. Get out of the way. Well done. Nobody's gonna be able to block that. All right, kickboxing here. I want to see kicks in volume until I say stop. Right on target. Well done. Nobody's gonna be able to block those. You set it up so well. Let's keep doing that. All right, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. You gotta do more damage. Beautiful knockdown. Damn, you got heavy hands. Play with distance a little bit, but knock him down. More combos. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Come on. Throw more punches. Now what? You fight like that, nobody can touch you. Stand up only. I need you to put him down. I want to see more out of you. Come on there. More combos. Let's get it again. Come on. let's push. Do more damage. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. You look like a world champion in there.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. If there was a hole in the fight game of this rising featherweight star, it was clearly in his stand-up attack. But this week, he announced that he was leaving his longtime team in order to join up with a new team that guarantees an intriguing new look that will result in plenty of knockout victories. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, this guy's wrestling is really high level. He's got the collegiate credentials to prove it, and even when the opponent knows what's coming, hard to stuff that shot. Gotta figure it'll be takedowns in bunches out of him tonight.
This guy has inhuman cardio. The pace in which he keeps is absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This guy is a Muay Thai striker, and he would love to keep this fight standing where he will have a distinct advantage with his 8 points of attack: knees, elbows, punches, and kicks.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Bam Bam. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. Well, so much mixed martial arts history has been made within these very walls. We're always thrilled to come back. Great to have you with us as we broadcast live from Saitama Super Arena here in Japan. Well, his last fight will be a tough act to follow as we get ready for round 1 here. Brutal knockout his last time out, and that positioned him for this opportunity here tonight. So, wow!
Oh, we got tagged.
He's got him hurt here.
That's a big hook. Nice leg kick. Wow. This could be it.
Wow. Another knockdown.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Oh! He's out.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
And let's see that again. Boom.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
All right, punches only this time. Let's see some combos. Good combo. Come on. Punch around that guard. Let's throw some combos. I gotta get you moving in there. You can't take shots like that. There we go. That's a combo. Great combo. Pick up that pace and get the knockdown. Let's throw some feints in there. Make him drop his guard. Nice work. Combos are really coming together. All right, hands only, 2 punches. Nice combination. Let's pick it up a little and search for that knockdown. Way to put them together. Try it again. He's blocking that. Step offline and fire away. Get out of there. This is why we drill combos. You gotta show them more angles. Beautiful combination. Keep that up and you'll get the knockdown. Slip that. Ooh, great hands. No. Don't get hit. Keep moving and avoid strikes. Good job in there. Your combos are looking sharp. All right, hands only, 1s and 2s. This is why we drill combos. You gotta show her more angles. Nope. There we go, make them pay there. That's a combo. Not through there. Mix it up, get past that guard. Nice combination. Keep that up and get the knockdown. Let's push. Nice block. Nice combos. All right, hands only now. See that jab. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. Punches in bunches. Come on now, let's not get hit in there. We gotta keep moving. Use your feet to avoid the strikes. Nice combo. Punch around that guard. Let's throw some combos. No. Training like this is how you beat him next time. Beautiful hands. Those kicks are on point. You can throw it from anywhere. Nice combo, keep it up. Come on! Now we're putting these punches together. Your kicks are on point. Anytime you want to throw it, let it go. Great job with your kicks in there. Your accuracy was on point.
Coming up next, we get to a featherweight tilt between José Aldo and Cub Swanson. Well, just when people try to bury Killer Cub Swanson, he proves that he is still very much a relevant force at 145 pounds. Recent wins over Hakran Diaz, Tatsuya Kawajiri, and the fight of the year of 2016, that unforgettable triumph over Dooho Choi. This is a well-rounded plus athlete who on his night is still a guy who can compete with the best featherweights in the world.
Cub Swanson has grown to become one of the most elite fighters in the world in the UFC's featherweight division. His ability to cover distance and his accuracy, as well as the unpredictable nature of his attacks, make him amongst the elite of the featherweights in the UFC.
Power, power, power. As he makes the walk tonight, no denying what he'll be trying to do to unleash some of the more devastating kicks we have seen in the UFC in years. Just brutally powerful, and oftentimes he'll do major damage just by landing one or two kicks to that lead leg or to the body, thereby changing the complexion of the fight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, José Aldo Jr. Enter this young man. Scary, scary power on his kicking game.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. Swanson is 3 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Palm Springs, California, Tom Swanson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José! Aldo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Cub Swanson trains out of Greg Jackson's camp, and he is an animal on the ground. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and does it. Oh, nailed him! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
All right, so here he is set for another UFC appearance.
Wow! Cub's in trouble. Body kick, look at that.
Wow! Well, back to his feet, Joe, but man, is he hurt.
He hurt him!
He's out!
He's out. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
We can see it from a different angle here. Look at the power in this roundhouse kick. And when it lands, the fight is done. Check it out again. Boom! And then he's out.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
Stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. More combos! Not it. Try it again. Come on. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Keep working. You gotta do more damage. No! Come on! All right, let's work that stand-up. I want to see you knock him down. Nice hands. More strikes. Stand up only. I need you to put him down. I want to see more out of you. Look out! Now what? Beautiful combinations. Wow, you got heavy hands. Play with distance a little bit, but knock him down. More combos. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right, stand up only now. I need you to knock him down. Throw more punches. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. Great job in there. You're hitting like a truck. Let's knock him down here. Let's go. Pick it up. Way to block. Good work. Move. Do more damage. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. Get it back. Get back in there. You gotta step up your training. This fight is coming soon. We gotta knock him down today. Let's go. More strikes. Let's go. You fight like that, nobody can touch you. This is the fight game. Let's knock him on his ass. More combos. Get out of the way. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. You got to do more damage. Come on. We'll get it next time. Don't worry about it. Let's gauge distance and put him down. More strikes. That's not it. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Let's push. I want to see more out of you. Let's get it again. Come on! Now what? Here we go. Let's work that jab. Knock him down. Great job. More combos. All right, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. Throw more punches. Nope. No. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. Pick it up. Come on there. Beautiful hands. All right, let's work that stand-up. I want to see you knock him down. Do more damage. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. Stand up only. I need you to put him down. More strikes. Work. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. Way to pick your shots in there. Nice work. Play with distance a little bit, but knock him down. More combos. There we go. Knockdown. All right, stand up only now. I need you to knock him down. You gotta do more damage. Nope. Nice job. We had to stop it. Let's knock him down here. Let's go. More strikes. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Nice work. We gotta knock him down today. Let's go. I want to see more out of you. Beautiful knockdown. Damn, you got heavy hands.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the featherweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a featherweight matchup between Darren the Damage Elkins and José Aldo. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for this unquestionably a rivalry fight here tonight. And this is not promotional hyperbole, folks. These fighters do not like each other. Tonight, in short order, they will close the octagon door behind them.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Well, he averages 8 takedown attempts per 15 minutes, 17 submission attempts, the most in UFC featherweight history. Darren the Damage Elkins entrenched in the top 15 as usual, and who can forget what he did in bouncing Mirsad Bektic from the ranks of the unbeaten at UFC 209. What a rally for Darren Elkins. He's had a penchant for the dramatic before. Darren the Damage Elkins back under the bright lights tonight.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Aldo is 35. Elkins is 37. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Portage, Indiana, USA, Darren the Damage Elkins.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready to go? First round, you ready? You ready?
And we are underway. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just... Oh, big left hook there. All right, first round is underway, so as a submission specialist, you know what he's going to be trying to do here, Joe. Somehow, some way, take the striker down, set up his submission attempts. That is his bread and butter. We'll see if he can execute here tonight.
And they move out of the clinch. Tries the Superman punch, falls short.
Elkins gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you. Oh, big Superman punch there. He landed that inside leg kick.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh! He's got him here.
Hard Superman punch. Vicious punch combinations here. Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Wow! The kick lands. He's hurt. He's down.
Wow.
That's it. He's out. He is
Wow.
out. Wow. What a knockout. Man. Outstanding timing and accuracy for a knockout victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Check out this angle here. Boom! And then he's out.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this featherweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.